Pittsburgh Steelers. Tim Tebow gets his first chance. First pass, first play of the new overtime. Tebow, Demarius touchdown, wraps it up, one and done. John Elway can't believe it. John Elway, made famous for one of the longest game-winning drives in playoff history, watches a one throw from Tim Tebow to Demarius Thomas. And that is the way Tim Tebow and Demarius Thomas, the first-round picks of Josh McDaniels, will see Josh McDaniels next week in New England. Holy smokes! That is the way the Denver Broncos wrap up wild card weekend. Hose me down, why don't you? Tim Tebow throws for 3 bills. Demarius Thomas catches for 2 bills.
Tebow went for 200.
That is the way the Broncos advance. Can you believe it?
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Huh?
Need some water?
Oh.
I got
tired just listening to you.
I don't even know how that happened. How
did that happen?
How does Demarius Thomas go on one of the longest touchdown runs on a pass play ever?
I can tell you.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
The safety came down. He was showing blitz. I can't wait till we show you this replay. He was showing blitz. He got out of there late. He had the inside cuts. You see Ike Taylor jump to the outside expecting inside help. And the inside help is nowhere to be found. Now it's a foot race. And that's why we timed the guys in Indy at the 40. That's why Rich Eisen does what he does.
Yes, right.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something now. We've heard all for the last few weeks. This is the way to stop the Denver Broncos. Play press man coverage. So you think you get any cornerback. You can get a cornerback off the streets. Play press man coverage. Tim Tebow showed you that will not work. Now, I like that John Elway said to Tim Tebow, let it go. And today, he let it go. And you know, this is the thing we don't talk about, Coach. It's not just the completions that gives you the long yardage. We saw a lot of times it was the pass interference. And that's why he was saying, let it go. With these new rules, you may get a pass interference, and that still gives you 30, 40 yards.
We talked about it in game day morning, huh? John wanted to pull. He said, pull the trigger. Let's play this thing a little bit more aggressively. And he was in the pocket, pulling the trigger. He was doing things that he hadn't done before. Yeah, there was some option. Yeah, there was some play action.
Yes,
but he threw the ball from the pocket with confidence. And, boy, what do you have, 300 yards passing?
Right there.
Amazing game for Tim Tebow and the Broncos, and they played pretty darn good defense, too.
He said the secondary for the Pittsburgh Steelers played like hot garbage. They really
Well, they were
did.
without their brains of the secondary.
Yeah,
in many ways,
and I believe
Clark.
that hurt. Putting everybody in their prospective place. Even Troy Polamalu was victimized today. They played horribly. Oftentimes they were one-on-one with those receivers, and those receivers aren't premier receivers in this game, but they played ball today. We could give a lot of credit to the defense of the Denver Broncos. We could give a lot of credit to that front four who harassed Big Ben all day. But overall, the Denver Broncos played a good game. They really did.
And let's give credit where it is due, okay? Because all year long, as the Broncos were winning in magical style, you heard all those code words, the magic, the Tebow time, and all that. I know exactly, right? And it's not real football. You heard Brian Urlacher said he's a great running back, right? You heard all of that stuff. But the way that Tim Tebow played in his first career playoff game, and the way that he won it, and the way that they followed him on offense, this is his team. And we all thought that whatever happened today, the Broncos are faced with a choice. All of that stuff, that's done. I mean, again, I know they've got we're talking about a playoff game today and how it all happened, and they've got a big one in New England on Saturday night. All of that said, how in the world, this is the quarterback of the Denver Broncos.
It's got to be.
Correct? I mean, that's it, right? This is it.
This city hasn't been this excited in years.
Right. End of story. End of story. Going in the offseason, you draft to supplement this kid. You go to the combine looking for people to supplement this kid, this quarterback. Again, I understand he only completed 10 balls, but
that's a problem.
He averaged. We can do the math, right? 10 completions.
31 yards a catch.
It's 31 yards a catch, which I'm almost sure I don't even need to look over my shoulder to research. That's got to be a playoff record.
But Rich,
and 3 touchdowns. Demarius Thomas lit it up. This is it. That's the future, and the future is now.
10 passes he completed, but those passes that he completed was purely quarterback-looking like passes. So you can say what you will about the number, but, boy, the quality of them and the way it looked, it was single-man coverage. He had to find it and then hit the guy and watch that guy run. He did a wonderful job.
Fox is live at the podium. Who would have believed it? At 1-4,
yes, sir.
This is what the season has come into since turning to Tim Tebow. They're a division.